just got to keep working on it, and it's guys doing what their job, what they're supposed to do. We just keep working, keep practicing. I mean, the 75-yard completion, we were in cover 2, so the safety should have been deep over the top. We were not, and so I think they ran a double move. We bid on it and got behind us, but I think we just got to do a better job of communicating what we need to do, where we need to be, and the guys got to make the plays. I mean, it's like, we talked about that this week coming to the game. You have to make the play. Just wait for the first third down. We have to make the throw and the catch. I mean, it's there to be made, and those games are coming down. You only have a few of those times where where guys are going to be free, and you got to hit them. It's 3rd and 5 for us on our first drive, and we got Wiggins running free, wide open. We got to connect. That's the bottom line, and I'm saying, that was the first drive, but that had a huge significance in this game because now you're up 7-0, and then you can kind of dictate more of the game with that, and then we come back and we throw the pick, and now we put our defense in a bind on a short field. Our defense did a great job of holding them to a field goal at that point, and you just can't have that offensively. And I think we battled back in there. We got the touchdown, Shimon, which was good. So now now you're right back in it. But then defensively, we gave up 4th down. We hold them to a field goal, but they fake it. They get a 1st down. We hold them on 3rd down in the red zone, but we hit the quarterback. We get another 1st. I mean, so just shooting ourselves in the foot. And you're playing a good quality team, it's going to be hard to overcome that. And you can't allow those things to happen on those type plays. You call them hidden yardage type plays, where you're not even really lining up to play ball. You're doing some different things with that. So all those things combined, just didn't give us a chance in the second half. And I thought their coverage there in the 4th quarter, we never got free. Our guys couldn't get open, and struggled to get 1st downs at that point. And so really couldn't get back in the game. But credit to Iowa State and their team. I think they've gotten a lot better. They've grown over the season. Tough team to go beat, making mistakes like we did today. Well, as everybody, I mean, some guys up front, let some guys get free today, and so now, the quarterback can't just stand there. He's got to move and do some different things. Now they do a good job with their drop 8 coverage and playing the man and getting pressure with 3, and then when you go to move, they got a spy there for the quarterback, and so we got to block the 3 guys so he can sit there. That happened a couple of times today. Running backs, we couldn't get them loose early, in the game, or really the whole game. I thought the Q run game stuff was good on the edges. I think Emory ran hard and kept us in early in the game. So it's a little bit of everybody. It's not just the quarterback. If they're playing man to man, and I'm a receiver, I've got to get open. Somebody's got to win, right? And if they don't win, you got nowhere to throw it. And so that happened several times, particularly in the second half, where quarterback's back there, he just don't have anywhere to throw it, and you end up throwing it away or scrambling. And so there's everybody's to blame. It's not just one particular position. One of the things they did differently was today, no matter what covers they were playing, they were pressing on the outside. So now you're keeping him from getting started right off the bat. I thought they did a good job with that. And then they always pretty much all day had a safety over top of him. And so now you got a guy underneath and a guy on top that makes it a lot more difficult to get him the ball. And I thought, so Braden and Shimon and some of these other guys, trying to work a little bit more with them, trying to get them the ball there. And, we just wasn't good enough. Wasn't good enough to get open and make those throws and get those completions. You got to hit some of those plays down the field. I mean, every offense is going to, including them, every offense is going to hit today, Iowa State. They're going to hit you're going to hit some 5-yarders, some 8-yarders. But you got to hit the 75-yarder. We didn't hit that today, and we had it on the first drive. You're only going to get 1, maybe 2 opportunities in a game, usually, to hit some of those balls when they're there, and you got to make them pay. You got to make them pay, and we were not able to do that. And in the second half, they started playing a little bit more of the defense that I'm talking about, where it's man and the 2 deep, and so there's nothing back there. So you're not going to be able to hit those balls and be able to get those chunk plays to get those yardage like you're talking about. To be able to throw over 200 yards, and they did a good job with it. It was just kind of snowballed on us and didn't help us in the second half. I mean, it's tough. It's just told the guys just then, when you're going through something like this, you really find out what you're made of, and you find out as an individual what you're made of, and as a team. And I told them we got a lot of ball left. We're sitting here at the halfway point. You got an opportunity to go out here and continue to compete, and to keep getting better and keep working. How much pride do you have? All those things, and that's what you lean on. And I think we got the guys in that room that will do that. I think they'll come back tomorrow. I think they'll come back to work. It's real easy to get down. Really to get down on yourself. We can't look at anything outside. We can't look at our record. We have to look at, all right, how can we get better today? And having been through some of this over my career, that's all you can do. And then when you come out on the other side, you start clicking off some wins. You have a better appreciation for the wins and an appreciation of how you got there. You just can't show up against these teams we're playing, in the Big 12. They got some outstanding teams, outstanding coaches. You have to continue to play every single play, the whole game until it's over. And that's the way practice has to be too. And so we got to continue to work. We got to continue to get better, and find ways to do that. And it takes everybody. It's not just one coach here or there. It's not just one player. It's collectively everybody in the building. That's where we're at. Our D-line's doing a good job of getting pressure and getting a good push. And I think more help at the linebackers. If we are bringing some of those guys, would probably help us get a little bit more push to the quarterback. And using some of that more speed with the linebacker unit to be able to do that.